What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Man, it's actually, it's been a hot minute since I've done an actual recording session. Well, I shouldn't say that, because technically the recording sessions that I do, obviously without commentary, are also recording sessions. But, yeah, so, for those of you guys who don't know, again, I pre-record all my videos like several months in advance before I upload them. And it's been a while since I've actually, like, sat down and done a recording session. It might not seem like it to you guys, again, because I pre-record all my videos like several months in advance before I actually upload them. But the reason why I haven't actually done a recording session in a while is because I've been a little sick lately. I don't know if you can tell by the sound of my voice or whatever, but, yeah, I caught some shit, like, fuck, had to have been, like, almost 2 weeks ago at this point. And honestly, it's been kind of kicking my ass. So, just a fair warning before we get going today. I'm still not feeling 100%. Getting there, though. Still obviously dealing with this, shit. Still dealing with this cough, quite obviously. That's why I've got my drink right here. Hopefully keep my throat fresh so I can get through this recording session. Normally, I would have waited to do a recording session for you guys, but, I have some announcements that I'd like to get out of the way and whatnot. It's somewhat time sensitive, I guess. Sort of. Not really. Doesn't really matter a whole lot, but whatever. At the end of the day, you know what they say, right? The fucking show must go on. And, hey, say what you will about me, but I like to be a trooper, you know? I like to get shit done regardless of adverse circumstances. I've managed to make it this far in my life, some fucking how. I still have no fucking idea how, honestly. Again, I'm either the luckiest man in the world, or yeah, it's pretty much chalked up to just dumb luck at this point. I mean, to be fair, don't get me wrong, again, I do work my fucking ass off. Like, fuck, I work 2 jobs, fucking, one of them is very physical work. That's the other thing, too, the past couple of weeks, like, I've been sick, and I picked up extra shifts at the restaurant. So, like, last week I worked, like, 9 fucking shifts. And this week, well, the week before that week, I should say, the first week that I really got sick, I worked, like, probably 8 shifts or some shit. No, actually, probably more like 10 shifts, actually, between both jobs, now that I think about it. I worked more that week than the week before, but yeah. Gotta make money, right? I mean, fuck, all these video games and systems and shit ain't gonna pay for themselves. As you guys know, I mean, don't get me wrong, again, I understand why video game piracy exists and shit, and I don't really fault people for doing that kind of shit. But me personally, I like to play original copies of original games on their original systems, if at all possible. I know it's a little bit tricky sometimes with, at least from my situation with doing like Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games, which I technically use a third-party system to play that shit, and technically that third-party system does use emulation, but I still have to have the original cartridge and put it into the system. For those of you guys who are curious, I have a Hyperkin Retron 5, which is a system that can play those kind of games and has an HDMI output, because I can only record stuff that has an HDMI output available, because that's what my recording device is limited to. So, yeah, technically that system does use emulation, but you still have to, like, have the original cartridge and put it into the system. And then basically it takes the files from the cartridge and then emulates them, which is kind of a weird way of doing it, but it works. And it's still a fairly authentic experience. I mean, you're not playing the games on an actual handheld system, but it's still kind of neat to be able to play, like, Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance games on a TV. At least I think so anyway. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking weird. I mean, obviously I'm fucking weird. Those of you guys who watch my videos for a while know that I'm not exactly what I'd consider to be, at least what I would consider to be a normal person. I don't know. Regardless, though, again, I have some updates I want to give you guys as to things with regards to my YouTube channel and all that good shit. Nothing too major, but I just want to let you guys know again, I'm going to try to keep things a little bit brief today, because, again, I'm still feeling a little bit under the weather. So due to that fact, I'm going to be taking a little bit of a break from my playthrough projects for right now, which hopefully won't last long. Hopefully the main thing, like, physically I feel fine. Like, I've been working jobs at the shipping facility, which again is fucking brutal work. I'm moving around like literal fucking furniture and shit. I get packages that are over 100 fucking pounds that I gotta move sometimes and shit. So, like, physically, obviously, I'm fine. Like, I'm good to go. Like, I could run a fucking marathon. Actually, probably not, because I'm fucking fat as shit. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm not fat. It's just that I don't have very good endurance. Like, I'm good at, like, short sprints and shit, but, like, endurance has not always been my particular, definitely not always been my particular forte. But regardless, fuck, I get off on tangents sometimes. Quite a lot. I don't know if you guys noticed, but yeah. Regardless, like, physically I feel fine. The main thing that I have right now, the main issue that I'm dealing with regards to this sickness is like my throat and stuff. I've had this chronic cough that won't fucking go away, which seems to be a common theme with me for whatever reason. Like, a couple of years ago when I had that chronic cough and it was so fucking bad that I ended up fracturing my fucking ribs because I was coughing so much. Which, honestly, that old rib injury has been acting up again, which is kind of scaring me a bit, honestly, because I gotta say, when I initially, like, fractured my ribs and shit, like, that was one of the few times in my life when I've ever been genuinely terrified, because, like, the pain was legitimately so bad that it was actually terrifying. Like, it legitimately put me on the fucking floor for a minute. Like, I literally could not stand. The pain was so fucking bad. Eventually, I did get my ass up off the floor, though, and had my dad drive me to the immediate care center or whatever. I got those x-rays and shit, and they're like, yeah, your ribs are fractured. And I'm like, oh, well, fuck, that sucks. Guess that's another reason why it sucks to be me. Then again, there's a lot of reasons why it doesn't suck to be me. I'm going to be honest. There's a lot of people out there in the world that have it much worse than I do, and that fact has never been lost on me for even a second. No doubt. So, yeah, that's basically what I got going on right now. Shit. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying my best to hold that shit in. Damn it. Fuck. And I'm obviously not doing a very good job of that. But regardless, you guys may have noticed already that I've been ramping up production of non-commentary content on my channel, and that's kind of what I wanted to discuss with you guys a little bit today. Again, I want to keep things a little brief today because I'm not feeling 100%. Again, like, physically I'm all good to go. It's just this fucking throat thing for the most part, this coughing and whatnot. That's the main issue that I'm dealing with right now. But that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about is, as I'm sure you guys may have noticed, because I just recently, at the time I'm uploading this probably on my YouTube channel, you guys will have just seen this recently, but I've been starting up my playthrough of Spider-Man Miles Morales, as well as continuing working on my playthrough project of Nurse Love Obsession. And I'm hoping that this cough doesn't last super long, or at least gets to a manageable level soon enough to the point where I'm able to do long-form recording sessions so that way I can get back to working on my playthrough projects, because I'd like to make progress with those. Because one of the major events that's probably going to happen for me in 2024 is that, although actually it'll probably be closer to 2025 by the time I get around to uploading this, but at the time I'm actually recording this is like the beginning of 2024. Again, to give you guys an idea of how far in advance I actually record my content. So one of the major events that might happen in 2024 is that my dad's fiancée might move in with us. And that could very adversely affect my ability to do recording sessions for you guys with commentary. And as you guys know, whenever I do playthrough projects, unless it's like some of those, I guess like visual novel style games, I've been doing some of those without commentary, and that hasn't been that big of a deal. But for the most part, when I work on major playthrough projects, I like to do those with commentary, because I like to be able to explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it, and I feel like that helps the overall viewing experience from you guys' standpoint. especially with like particular like action-based games and shit like that. I like to be able to explain what I'm doing and why I'm doing it in that particular manner. So basically, what I'm trying to do right now with doing a lot of non-commentary content is prolong my content with commentary, so that way I'm able to provide you guys content with commentary for a little bit longer, if that makes sense. I'm throwing some more non-commentary stuff in there, so that way I can do videos with commentary a little bit longer for you guys, because there might be a time period coming up here for a good couple of years until my dad retires that I'm not able to do any content with commentary for you guys. Like, again, I'm not sure exactly when my dad is retiring. I think it's either going to be 2026, 2027, hopefully by the latest. I don't exactly remember when he turned 65. I should probably know that, but whatever. So basically, that's the main reason for why I'm working on a lot of non-commentary content. Basically, what a lot of it is it's a lot of racing games, because over the years I've built up a huge collection of racing games, and I haven't really had the chance to like deep dive into any of them and really like try out any of the tracks for the first time. And I would have preferred to have been able to do that with commentary, but just due to time constraints, it's more logistically easy for me to do commentary, or to record videos without commentary, I should say. So that's what I've been working on. Because those videos I can record whenever I want. Videos with commentary I can only do when my dad is at work. So that's a lot of what I've been working on, is doing more deep dives into some of these racing games that I've acquired over the years and played for the first time, but never really actually gotten into and been able to try out all the tracks or cars in those particular games. So a lot of the non-commentary content that you guys are going to see coming up, not all of it, granted, some of it is going to be, I'm going to be working on some more visual novel style games without commentary, so going to be adding some more playthrough projects to my regular uploading schedule. And not all of it will be racing games. Some of it will be a little bit of a little bit of Rumble Roses content, which I know you guys enjoy. Perhaps a little bit too much, if we're being perfectly fucking honest, but hey, all the more power to you, right? People want what the people want, and I'm here to give the people what they want, am I right? So, or at least what I think the people want. And at the end of the day, I'm just going to be honest with you guys, I do whatever the fuck I want on this channel, regardless of any outside forces, but I'm definitely willing to listen to some fan feedback from time to time. No fucking doubt. The people have spoken. Y'all seem to enjoy my Rumble Roses content. It always does well whenever I upload it. Like, I always have at least like one video that breaks over 50 views, which might not sound like much, but by my channel standards, that's pretty fucking good. Also, I just recently, at the time I'm recording this, I have no fucking idea what my analytics will look like on YouTube, or if I'll even be on YouTube at this fucking point, let's be real, but at the time I'm recording this, I just surpassed like 700 subscribers on YouTube, which is fucking insane. Like, last month, I had like my most successful month ever on YouTube, and it's fucking crazy. Like, I gained something like fucking 70 subscribers in 1 month or something, and that's absolutely fucking crazy. So I'd just like to take the time to also to thank all of y'all out there for supporting this content. Again, that really means a lot to me, and I really appreciate the fuck out of all you guys, for sure. But anyway, that's a lot of what I have going on right now, so you guys are going to see me definitely ramp up production of non-commentary content on this channel. That's just going to be the way it's going to be for a little while. Again, also, it allows me to produce more content while I'm still dealing with this cough, because again, I don't want to get back to working on my playthrough projects until I get back to full strength, because I like to be at 100% physical strength and stuff like that when I'm doing those playthrough projects for you guys. I like to be at my best, and right now I'm just not there yet, which is frustrating. It's annoying. These chronic coughs seem to happen more frequently, especially ever since fucking COVID happened. Chinese definitely fucking ruined probably the entire fucking human race. So thank you, China, you fucking dumbasses. Or I should say the Chinese government more accurately, but regardless, again, it's frustrating. It's a frustrating position to be put in. Because, again, I'd love nothing more. Like today, for example, it's fucking Tuesday. I'd love nothing more than to be working on Spider-Man Miles Morales or Nurse Love Obsession for you guys. I'd love to be working on one of my playthrough projects for you guys today, but instead I'm doing this shit. Which, don't get me wrong, again, The Sims 2, great fucking game. I love this fucking game. But I would love to personally be in the ability to do that stuff for you guys, but I'm just not, I'm not there yet. I'm not physically able to do that shit yet. I'm still dealing with this cough. It's not at a manageable level yet. But I just wanted to give you guys some updates, which is why I'm actually doing this recording session today. Otherwise, I wouldn't have even bothered. Again, I'm not too worried about content production on this channel. Again, I've always been able to run a insanely efficient YouTube operation. Again, to put things in perspective for you guys, at the time I'm recording this video, I haven't even started uploading my Hogwarts Legacy content, which I'm sure will have been obviously completed by the time I get around to uploading this content. But at the time I'm actually recording this, I haven't even started uploading that shit yet. So that gives you guys another idea of how far in advance I actually record my content. Like, again, I don't mean to brag or nothing, but again, I run an incredibly efficient operation here at Basement Cave Studios. Again, I have over a decade worth of content creation experience. I know what I'm doing. But, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's always room for improvement. There's always room for learning. I'm always learning new shit, and that's good. I make mistakes along the way. God fucking knows I have made more than my fair share of mistakes along the way, but it's all a learning process. That's what it's about. Being alive on this planet, that's what it's about. It's about fucking, you know, you got to make some mistakes from time to time, and it's going to be frustrating, especially in the heat of the moment. It's going to be like, I can't believe I fucking did this. This was so fucking stupid. But then a little time passes, you look back on it, and you're like, all right, this is how I can do this better. This is how I can be a better person. This is how I can just be better in general. And it ends up being a good thing in the long run. Yeah, making mistakes sucks in the heat of the moment. It absolutely fucking sucks. I've made way more mistakes than I care to admit as a content creator throughout the years. Just either with the technological aspects of it or the personality aspects of it. Looking back on it, I was a little shithead back in the day. I'll be the first one to admit I was a little fucking shithead back in the day. I'll be the first one to call my own ass out on that shit, but I did a lot of growing up, especially once the pandemic hit. I realized, whoa, shit's getting real. Like, I need to start growing the fuck up a bit, you know. And I did. I did, no doubt. I did a lot of learning and growing as a human being ever since the pandemic hit, and I feel like that's been a very good thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, times have been tough. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, not for one fucking second. You guys know me, I've never been one to fucking sugarcoat shit. But hopefully we'll come out on the other side of this thing as better people, and hopefully we'll all start waking the fuck up and realizing who the real fucking enemy is. Alright, anyway, sorry, I went off on a tangent there. I don't know if you guys know this, but my fucking ADHD ass just goes off on fucking tangents sometimes. Anyway, that's the main thing I got going on, though, as far as my channel is concerned. You guys are definitely going to see a ramping up of non-commentary content on this channel. Again, a lot of it's just going to be racing games, shit like that. So, definitely, if you're into racing games, you guys are definitely going to want to stay tuned to this channel, because I got a whole bunch of various kinds of fucking shit coming your way. Like, it's going to be fucking lit. No doubt. If you guys are into racing games and shit, definitely stay tuned, because I'm going to be playing all kinds of different shit for you guys. It'll be interesting, though. A lot of variety coming up on this channel. Again, that's something I've always tried to provide you guys with on this channel, is a wide variety of content, and I think I'm going to do that. Even with the particular subgenres of games that I play, like sports games. I play all kinds of sports games, not just like football, hockey, baseball, basketball. No, I do all that shit. All of it. Same thing with racing games. I don't play just racing simulators or just like, Mario Kart style games, for example. Nah, I do fucking all of it and everything else in between. So, yeah, again, same thing with fighting games. I play 3D fighting games, 2D fighting games, platforming fighter games, like, Super Smash Bros., shit like that. I fucking do it all on this channel. And again, I'd like to think, I'm not perfect. I'm not ever going to fucking claim to be perfect with regards to anything that I do on this channel unless I'm obviously being sarcastic. But I'd like to think I've at least put in a good effort. Again, I've spent the last however fucking many years of my life acquiring literally thousands of video games to play for you guys on this channel in the effort of trying to provide you guys with a wide variety of content. Again, that has been no small financial burden to me, but I would not change it at all. I could go back in time, I would not change a single fucking thing I did. Well, that's not entirely true. I mean, I'd change a few things here or there. Like, I would have invested in some higher quality recording equipment a long time ago. So I guess that was actually pretty much a straight up lie. To be honest, there's a lot of things I'd change, but I can't. What I meant to say was that I'm not entirely disappointed with how things turned out. I'm definitely not entirely disappointed with how things turned out. Not one fucking bit. I'm sitting here in my fucking studio with a collection of fucking well over 1,000 games on any given day. I can pop one of those whatever 1,000 games that I have into one of my systems and play it. Like that's pretty fucking awesome. How many people in the world can fucking say that? Not very many, that's for sure. Again, I'm truly blessed to be in the position that I am, and that has never been lost on me for even a fucking minute. No fucking doubt. And I feel like it would be... I feel like as somebody who is as lucky as I am, I want to share that with the rest of you guys and give something back to the world. If I can entertain you guys with these silly little stupid ass videos that I fucking do, then to me it's all worth it. If even one person out there enjoys what I'm doing, then to me it's all worth it. Every fucking penny that I've spent on this operation, which guarantee you it's a lot of fucking pennies. Probably enough to fill fucking 12 bathtubs worth of pennies or some shit. I don't know. But a lot of fucking pennies, no doubt, that I've poured into this operation. It's all been entirely worth it, and it's thanks to you guys again. That's why I do what I do. I want to make sure to do the best that I can and live up to being the best that I can, and that's why it's frustrating when I get sick because I want to be recording content for you guys. I want to be working on these playthrough projects. Especially now because I'm working on a bit of a ticking clock because I have no fucking idea when my dad's fiancée is going to move in with us. It could be next fucking month for all I fucking know. Depends on whatever she's able to get her visa or whatever because, again, she is Filipino, right? She lives in the Philippines and shit. So she has to go through immigration, all that fucking shit. Because obviously she's going to immigrate here legally. Imagine that. That's still a fucking thing. But that's a lot harder to do than to just cross the border and than to just illegally cross the border in Joe Biden's America because we're just not fucking enforcing laws apparently. So that's fucking great. By the way, I'm just throwing this out there. Complete and total libertarianism does not fucking work. Sounds really fucking good on paper, but it does not fucking work in practice. There needs to be some checks and balances. It does not work. Anarchy does not fucking work. I used to think it back in the day that, yeah, total anarchy would be fucking great. No, it's not. It does not fucking work because there are always evil people out there that will do evil shit, and they need to be kept in check. People left to their own devices will do evil shit. Almost every time. At least not everybody, but a lot of people. Enough to make it to the point where we need to put some fucking checks and balances in place. Keep those people in check so that way we can all live peaceful lives reasonably without the government interfering too much in our day-to-day lives. That's why I feel like conservatism is a really good balance between authoritarianism and libertarianism. That's why I feel like, again, conservatism is a good balance between the two. Because, yeah, I definitely want limited government. I don't want them fucking poking their nose into my fucking business. I just want to go about my business and live my fucking life and do my shit. Right? Like, I don't want the government poking their fucking nose into my fucking business, telling me what I can and can't do and shit. This is fucking America. Like, at the end of the day, for the most part, within reason, I want to be able to do whatever I want. So long as whatever I'm doing isn't totally fucking up someone else's life and shit. Right? That's why, again, I feel like conservatism is a great balance between libertarianism, again, basically anarchy, and authoritarianism, which, again, is where they control pretty much every aspect of fucking everything, and that's no good, no good. Granted, I'd rather have libertarianism than authoritarianism, personally, but still, both of them are too extreme. That's why, again, I feel like conservatism is a good balance between the two. I don't know, maybe I'm just fucking nuts. Remember when I said I want to keep this brief because I'm not feeling super well? Yeah. I'm doing a great fucking job of that. But anyway, God, I swear to God, I can't go fucking 2 minutes without getting off on this dumbass fucking tangent. Fucking fuck, man. But anyway, that's basically what I got going on right now, so hopefully you guys understand and whatnot. Still going to be a lot of fun content. In fact, a lot of great content coming up for you guys, despite the fact that a lot of it's going to be content without commentary, but what we're going to do is play a very wide variety of racing games coming up, mostly. Again, it's not going to be all racing games. Again, I'm still going to be working on some of my non-commentary playthroughs of certain visual novel-style games, which will still be very fun. As well as a little bit of Rumble Roses here or there. But much beyond that, a lot of the non-commentary content. Oh, sports games, too. I forgot. Yeah, sports games. There's going to be some sports game content in there still, too. But yeah, you guys will see me especially ramp up non-commentary content of racing games in particular coming up here. That's just various racing games that I've acquired over the years that I haven't really had the chance to dive deep into. But again, it's just... And again, I'd love to try out all those new tracks in those games and do it with commentary to get my first-time reactions and shit. But I have so much shit planned for you guys on this channel. I just don't have time. And again, it's been frustrating the last couple weeks not being able to work on my playthrough projects because of being sick. Not to mention next fucking week I'm supposed to have fucking jury duty next fucking week. And yeah, it's on a fucking Tuesday, which is my one day to record playthrough projects for you guys. But I'm not even sure I'll be better by then. These stupid ass chronic coughs seem to last a long fucking time, and it's so fucking aggravating. I wish there was some kind of quick fix to it, some kind of pill I could pop that would make it just fucking go away entirely. But unfortunately, there's nothing that makes it go away entirely. There's things that help, but nothing that makes it go away entirely, and it kind of fucking sucks fucking ass. So yeah, just shit is what shit is. These are fucking weird times we're living in, man. Fucking, I never thought I'd live to see anything like this, honestly. It's fucking crazy. I really, really pray to God every day that we don't see a violent revolution in my lifetime, but at the same time, I almost think it's inevitable at this point, and I hate to say that. I detest violence. I hope somehow we can come to some kind of peaceful agreement to just compromise or just go, split this country in half and just say fuck it peacefully. So that way no innocent people have to die. Because anytime innocent people dies, it's always a fucking tragedy, no matter what the circumstances are. And it's a fucking waste. It really is. It's a fucking waste. Sick of people not learning from their mistakes and continually just wasting human life for needless bullshit. Oh, because my ideology. Fuck your ideology. Any ideology that gives you the right to kill innocent lives is not an ideology I want to be a part of. God damn, I really fucking need to stop getting off on the tangents. Holy shit. Fucking ADHD brain on full fucking effect today, no doubt. But either way, I just wanted to give you guys that update. So basically, I'm going to be working on a lot of Working on a lot of non-commentary content coming up. But it's going to be a lot of good shit. Hopefully within the next few weeks I'm able to at least get this cough to a manageable state, to the point that I'm able to work on my playthrough projects for you guys. So that way I'm able to get some progress done. Because again, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to work on those playthrough projects for you guys. So I'm really hoping that I can fucking make some progress on that shit. Or at least get this cough to a manageable point where I can reasonably do long form recording sessions without having to cough every fucking 5 minutes. Because I've been really trying to hold it in. Not obviously doing a perfect job of that, but I've been trying my best. But I want to get at least through this recording session today. So probably going to keep the rest of this recording session pretty brief. Probably the rest of the videos today will be pretty short. So don't expect too much. I'm hoping the next time I play The Sims 2, I can move to the newest location. Or next location, I was going to say. Because I like to switch off like every single year. So, yeah, and it's already 2024 at the time I'm recording this, but again, I don't want to do anything too intensive today. Again, when I switch to a new location, I want to be in my best physical state possible, so that way I'm able to enjoy it to the fullest, no doubt. Obviously, yeah, obviously I'm just not there yet. Again, I'm trying my best to hold this cough in, but whew, God, it's rough. Fucking rough. But hopefully I'll be back to 100% soon enough. And be back to working on Spider-Man Miles Morales, which at this point I've only done one recording session of, but that recording session was a lot of fun, no doubt. Got off to maybe a bit of an interesting start, but the actual gameplay and shit's been very fun so far. A little frustrating at times, but fun for sure. Nurse Love Obsession, that's been a fun playthrough. Hope you guys have been enjoying that too. Yeah, some of my like original videos that I did of that have been like still getting like views and shares and shit. So that's been pretty fun to watch. So yeah, some of those videos have had some pretty good longevity on this channel. So yeah, glad you guys are enjoying my playthrough of Nurse Love Obsession, all that good shit. So yeah, good shit. All right. Well, either way, folks. Probably, again, just going to do a few videos today. Going to probably keep it brief, keep it short, because, again, I'm still not feeling 100%. Kind of phoning it in today, I'm going to be honest. But regardless, stay tuned. We'll see what happens next in the adventures of The Sims. So, anyway, stay tuned for the next part of this shit coming up next. Until then, peace out.